Good morning, students, and welcome to week 3. Thanks for logging in and watching the video, and I want to walk you through the activities we'll be doing this week. So I'm going to click on the week 3 link there, and you'll see on our agenda, first we'll be reading chapter 2 in Your College Experience. And chapter 2 is, sorry, should have had this out already. Sorry. Managing your time. All right, time management. Very important for all of us, whether we be more traditional students, because I know most of the students at MSSU, even traditional students, work at least part-time, and especially if and I noticed from our introductions in the coffee shop, many of us are working adults with families. So time management is of critical importance, and this is a critical chapter for all of us to read and get some new ideas about managing time and learn really how important it can be to our success or failure in anything. So this is a great chapter. So first I'm going to ask you to read the chapter, and the test will be due on Wednesday. The test is down here, right here, chapter 2 quiz. That will be due on Wednesday. The second thing that I want you to have in by Wednesday is a list of 20 tasks you need to complete in the upcoming 2 weeks. These tasks do not need to be school related. What I want you to do is just sit down and just kind of brainstorm, wow, what's really important to me right now? What's kind of on my radar, on my plate, and list 20 of those things. Then we've got a discussion board about procrastination, and the due date for the discussion board will be Sunday, but you'll see that part of the assignment is that you reply to 2 classmates' threads, all right? And please follow these instructions carefully when you're doing this discussion board assignment. But it's got 2 parts. First is you follow the instructions for part 1, and you create your thread and you describe your situation and the consequences. And then part 2 is you have to reply to 2 of your classmates, and this will be due Sunday. So it's important that you get your initial thread up there as soon as possible, and I'd like to ask all of you to have your initial part 1 up by Friday, okay? And then that gives everyone the weekend to find plenty of threads there to work with for part 2, which is where you reply to 2 of your classmates and you offer them a strategy from the textbook on how to better prevent procrastinating or better manage their time. It all depends on their situation, what their thread was, what they described in their thread, something from the textbook that would help them to better avoid such a scenario in the future. All right, so you do have to reply to people's threads on this discussion board, so I want everyone to have their first discussion board thread up by Friday so that over this upcoming weekend everybody can do the part 2. Then the final thing for the week is the Covey Quadrants assignment. And I've got 2 introduction videos to what the Covey Quadrants are. And then I've got an assignment here for you to do. And you'll use your 20 tasks that you submitted by Wednesday to complete the Covey Quadrants. Now what's important is that after learning about Covey Quadrants in the 2 videos, it's important that you take your 20 tasks and put them where they belong in the quadrants, okay? You don't want to split them up evenly. There's 4 quadrants in a Covey quadrant, and you don't want to take your 20 tasks and say, okay, I'll put 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. That defeats the purpose of the exercise. You've got to put them where they belong. So you've already identified your tasks. Now where do they fall in Covey's quadrants? And I don't know about Covey Quadrants, Mr. Snell. I've got these videos here for you to watch, and also please use the Ask Your Instructor discussion board if you've got other questions, all right? Okay, and I think that's enough to get us started. I've got some links to follow if you want to do some some research or further learning on your own. And so just to recap, we're going to read Chapter 2 by Wednesday, midnight Central Standard Time. I want you to have completed the Chapter 2 quiz and turned in your 20 tasks. Again, the quizzes, the correct answers become available to everyone who's taken the quiz after the due date. So there's no quiz attempts after the due date, Wednesday. So make sure you read the chapter and take your quiz by Wednesday. Turn in your 20 tasks. Get your first thread up for your procrastination discussion, and do your replies prior to Wednesday. Everyone, please have your first thread up for this discussion by Friday so that everyone has plenty of threads to choose from to complete the assignment. And then before Sunday or by midnight Sunday, take the 20 tasks from your 20 task list and place them where they belong in your Cubby Quadrants document and upload that. Okay, that's it, and you'll be hearing more from me this week as I continue to go back over your weeks 1 and 2 work. And thank you, and please contact me if you need me, email or ask your instructor discussion board, and I'll get back with you quickly. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great week, everyone.